There has been countless UFO sightings in the past. A lot of them can be accounted for, and it's important to remember that UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Object. So it doesn't necessarily mean a sighting can be used as evidence of alien life attempting to contact us. However, there have been some seriously strange sightings that cannot be explained. Sometimes, these objects that are seen are witnessed by thousands of people, solidifying the sighting's authenticity. Other times, the object may be viewed by less people but still have some fascinating pictures or footage to back it up. So that's what we're going to have a look at today. So here is 10 unexplained UFO sightings that were caught on tape. Number 1 is the Phoenix Lights. Almost 20 years ago, on the 13th of March 1997, a series of lights were spotted over Phoenix, Arizona. It baffled the people who saw this event because of how abnormally large these lights were. The military attempted to explain what was spotted by stating that they were testing flares, but the reports from over a dozen eyewitnesses tells a completely different story. Most of the people who saw this have claimed that the lights were attached to a massive object that was shaped like a boomerang. There are only 4 known videos that actually show the lights, but none of them are near enough to make out any kind of a shape. Either way, the military's justification for these lights appearing is not a believable one, making it seem like they were trying to cover something up. Whenever something strange like this happens, it is standard practice to do just that to avoid any panic from the public, but still, it seems odd that a legitimate answer as to what these were has not been given, and with the way it's gone so far, it seems as if that may always be the case. Number 2 is the London UFO. This clip was taken in London in the summer of 2011 and show a small crowd of people on the street reacting to some bright orbs in the sky that are quite numerous and are flying past at a reasonably quick rate. While most of these orbs are quite small, at one stage in the video we can see an orb that appears to be much bigger than the rest. It hovers around in the sky for a few seconds before quickly exiting the scene. Now this event is very mysterious and very much so unexplained. It was picked up by numerous news outlets, and what makes this event even stranger is that other sightings of UFOs have happened in London, and the pictures from those events actually show objects that are similar to the red orb seen in this video. What that object is, however, remains a mystery. Number 3 is the crash. This clip was recorded in the United States in 2016 and shows a Falcon 9 developed by SpaceX being completely destroyed. It appears as if it randomly just burst into flames, but on closer inspection, we can see some kind of an object crash into it right before it ignites. Now, it's unclear what it was, but the object was relatively small. This is quite surprising as it sparked a massive flame and destroyed the entire rocket. People speculated that it may have been some kind of a grenade, except in the footage, we can actually see the object go completely through the rocket. Another theory was that a bird just happened to fly past the rocket as it exploded. This is also unlikely because the bird seems to be relatively close to the explosion and also doesn't seem to be too affected by it. Also, the bird is flying very fast and doing so in a very straight and well-timed manner. These 2 theories are possible, but they are quite unlikely, meaning we don't really know what it is, but if it was responsible for the explosion, it is extremely powerful for its size. Number 4 was the Columbian UFO. This clip was recorded by the Space Shuttle Columbia, which was a space-rated orbiter that was active between the years of 1981 and 2003. During its 27 missions, it spent around 300 days in space and caught quite a few interesting things on tape. One of the most interesting things that it filmed was a clip of a rock that looked standard enough until it burst off at a much quicker speed. This remains unexplained. It's very unusual and uncommon for a rock to speed up that quickly when there's seemingly nothing there to influence a change in speed. Not much else is known about this clip or the object in question, and to this day it still remains unexplained. Number 5 is the Chinese UFO. In the summer of 2010, a mass sighting of a UFO took place that was very strange. It was a strange object that was flying slowly through the air while releasing a massive illuminating light behind it. Like most mass sightings that take place, the military more than likely took responsibility for this, and a lot of people have speculated that this is more than likely a missile launch. However, missiles would usually go a lot faster than this and also wouldn't release this massive light. It would also be a very strange place for the Chinese military to test a missile, as so many people were able to see it. The video that featured this UFO was uploaded onto YouTube and amassed over 3.5 million views. It was also featured on many news outlets, but apart from a potential missile launch, we don't really know what it is at all. Number 6 is the NASA UFO. This clip comes from a live stream that was recorded in 2016 by NASA. It started off normal enough, but there was one event that left a lot of people baffled. A fast-paced, relatively large pink object slowly floated past the camera. It was quite far away, so it was difficult to make out what it was, but NASA have actually picked up some similar UFOs in the past. This clip here also shows a UFO that appears to be pink. It's unclear whether these two clips are connected, and NASA haven't said anything about these clips, so there is a chance that we're not going to get an answer anytime soon. Number 7 is the Battle of Los Angeles. The Battle of Los Angeles is an event that occurred in February of 1942 in California. It was around 3 months after the United States had entered World War II, and because of this, nerves were quite high. So, when a series of flashing lights started to appear in the sky in Los Angeles, the military and coast artillery quickly responded by ordering a total blackout in the city and shooting the sky repeatedly. The bullets didn't affect the lights in any way, shape or form, and they quickly exited the scene, and the lights faded away pretty quickly after the shots were taken. As it turns out, the lights had nothing to do with an attack from the opposition. Many people speculated that it may have been some kind of alien life attempting to contact us, and we scared them away with our response, but it's still unclear. While many theories do exist, we haven't been given any definitive answers whatsoever, and it's still unclear what those massive beaming lights actually were. Number 8 is the UFO over Jerusalem. This clip was taken in early 2011 in Jerusalem, and has baffled people for quite some time. It was a mass sighting of some kind of an orb floating in the sky for a few seconds before eventually bursting off at an impossible speed. Many people didn't believe this footage at first because it just seemed unrealistic. However, hundreds of witnesses started to come forth and say that they actually saw this as well. And 4 different known videos of this event occurring actually exists. They all show the same event occurring at different angles, which adds to the event's authenticity. While this may prove that it's real, it doesn't explain what actually happened, and that's an answer we still don't have. This is an entry where very few theories actually exist, and based on how little we know about this clip, it seems as if that may always be the case. Number 9 is the Belgian wave. Between November 1989 and April 1990, around 14,000 people in Belgium reported that they were seeing a massive unidentified flying object in the air. Witnesses stated that what they were seeing was a set of lights, and these sightings came in such volume that the military actually investigated it. However, in April of 1990, these sightings essentially stopped happening. To this day, it's still unclear why so many people saw what they saw. It's also very strange that 14,000 people apparently saw it, but there is barely any photo evidence as to what it actually was. Apparently, whenever one of the witnesses would see this event happen, any pictures they took of it would come out blurry and wouldn't develop right. This may be because of how powerful the light was, but it's still unclear. Number 10 is the New York UFO. In October of 2010, dozens of witnesses stated that they saw a UFO in New York in Chelsea, Manhattan. ABC News covered the event, and every person that they interviewed stated that they did not know what they were seeing. It was relatively big, and was also moving quite quickly. It had a very strange shape to it. and many experts attempted to explain what it was, but their theories were filled with holes. The object stayed in that area for around an hour before exiting the scene, and today, almost 6 years later, we still don't know what it is. Thanks a million for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll leave a link down below to a playlist that will bring you to all of the episodes of Caught on Tape I have made. I'll also leave a link to my social medias if you want to follow me over there. But, like I said, that's all for now. As always, until next time.